The emperor of the Tang and Tang dynasties respected everyone as a dog envoy. Not only does it have to be done for the queen every day, it's enough, and he was beaten with whips by the eunuchs. Even the servant who does laundry dared to step on it. Turned out to be, the great Zhou emperor was a foolish child since he was a child. After his father Zhou Jingdi died, he was the only heir. In order to control the harem and the government, Yansong, the capital of the cabinet, Yanjiru, the daughter who is known as the most beautiful woman in 1,000 years, married him. Now my soul has become Zhou Yan, the emperor of Zhou Dynasty. No one who bullies me can escape. At this time, the person in front of me is the current queen Yanjiru. I saw him revealing to long, snow-white, slender legs. She is looking at me with a charming and seductive face. Why hasn't my good dog crawled over? My concubine's feet are so itchy. On the other hand, I was kneeling on the ground like a dog. How dare you treat the leader of a country like a dog? When I came back to my senses, I couldn't help but feel furious. Then he stood up and strode towards Yanjiru and pressed her on the bed. Yanjiru was shocked by what I did. Lord Mimi, what are you doing? There's no other woman here. What else can I do? After saying that, I stretched out my hand and started my journey of exploration. Yanjiru didn't expect that I would be so bold. He immediately got angry and pushed me away. Even a mean dog dares to offend his master. Someone drag him out for me to reflect on it. Immediately, a group of eunuchs and maids reached out to grab me. For the fool Emperor Zhou Yang. No one in the palace takes it seriously. Call it introspection. In fact, he was beaten and humiliated by people. I secretly laughed at how pitiful this emperor was. He pulled out a sword paper hanging on the wall without any hassle. Even if you throw a bunch of slaves down, they dare to attack me. But they didn't feel the least bit scared about it. Instead, he gritted his fists and rubbed his palms even more arrogantly. Look like you've got me. Little did they know that standing in front of them, I'm not that fool anymore, but a super soldier king from modern society. I shot without giving them a chance to regret. A few flashes of cold light killed him. Seeing this, Yanjiru trembled in fright. He never thought of it. Zhou Yan, this stupid dog, is going to kill. I picked up Yanjiruo's chin with the blood-stained sword. Empress, do you want me to reflect now? At this moment he showed disbelief. I can't believe this is the usual idiot. See him like this. A sneer emerged from the corner of my mouth. Since the queen likes to play so much, I might as well change it now. How about having the queen serve me as a fight? After talking about Jianjian, he penetrated half an inch. Look into my bloodthirsty eyes. Yanjiru is scared. He felt that if he did not follow, it's very likely that I will be knocked out. In the end, he could only lie on the ground in humiliation, swinging a bitch. Soon the queen mother heard the news and came. He is Yanjiruo's sister-in-law. He is also the controller of the chaotic party. They never gave me a chance to directly convict me. Looking at the guards walking towards me slowly. Obviously prepared. But this is also in my expectation. I snorted a slut. Also came to teach me. Without hesitation, I took the lead and stabbed the guard with a sword. This sword pierced the guard's chest as fast as thunder. The plane kicked him away. The trees then gradually fell across his neck. Are you alone in your family? Do you dare to do something like killing the 9 tribes by attacking the emperor? As soon as the words came out, the guard begged for mercy in panic. The queen mother also widened her eyes. My personal bodyguard was subdued by me before he even made a move. I turned to the queen. With a mischievous smile on her face, she said that my sister-in-law is so weak. I'm afraid I'm not satisfied with how I served you. Her Majesty feels the thickness of my evil intentions. Queen Mother, please rest assured that my anger has been vented to the queen. I won't do anything to the Queen Mother. When yet he breathed a sigh of relief. I don't think I would dare to do anything to him. But just when he relaxed. But I stepped in front of him. Just reach forward and grab it. The Queen Mother's face changed drastically. I never thought that I would be so bold now. He was just about to call someone, but I let go of his hand. Looking at him with an evil smile. My sister-in-law has to say it feels really good. I will save a beauty like you for later and play with it slowly. After saying that, I walked up to the court without looking back. The Queen Mother was left sulking alone. Inside the Qing dynasty, Yan Song, the head of the cabinet, was the first to stand up and start playing. Since March this year, the Lakers hurt our people and destroyed our city. It's even plundering the wealth of our great state. People on the border are now complaining. I request your Majesty to cede land to the Lakers, pay compensation, and make peace. As soon as this remark came out, most civil and military officials knelt down for reconsideration. Looking at this situation, it is obvious that this was all planned in advance. Just above the court, I thought. When there is no more loyal ministers and good generals, college students Chen Lin and Li Zheng, who are both in the cabinet, stand up to protest at the same time. The barbarian invaded our big state, but they still want to sell their masters and prisoners. This is my great shame. Your Majesty must never agree. The two men cried blood and screamed, hitting their heads on the floor and holding back their guns. At the same time, he also knew that Emperor Zhou Yang was a puppet and a fool. But it is even more clear that the act of betraying the country must not be regarded as. Let many officials immediately refute him in the next moment. 2 lives are capturing the Sacred Heart. There was an uproar in the hall. At this time, Yin Song raised his head and kept calling me. I understand this is the signal he agreed with his predecessor, the fool. No matter what he says, we'll immediately get the consent of the fool. But this time he didn't get any response from me. As a soldier who defends the country, I will never be a traitor. But I also know it well. Now the throne has no loss of power. Even if you agree to send troops to fight, won't get the support of the crowd. Then only leave a sentence from the long memory, then turn and leave. Because I have more important things to attend to now. In the changing room, a man with gray hair. The stooped old man is struggling to clean the window vines. Standing aside is the steward of the changing bureau, beating the old man with a whip from time to time. Old dog Zhao, do you think you are cheap? Put the queen's thigh and don't hug. I have to protect that idiot emperor. It's all your fault now. And the old man who was whipped, it was Qian Da-ne, the chief eunuch who was lurking. His body trembled and his expression was angry. How dare you be so disrespectful to his majesty? His crime deserves to be punished. The steward raised his hand and whipped a few more whips. I am backed by the empress. Who dares to touch me? At this moment, a sound of thunder and fury resounded. I dare to kill you. The steward turned his head and saw my deputy standing at the door. The murderous intent in the eyes. The steward was suddenly trembling with fright. But he reacted the next second. Can't help but scold myself for being scared by a dog. Immediately rebuke my majesty. This is not the place for you. Immediately go back and find the empress. I snorted coldly and strode towards the steward. It's hard for a small change bureau manager to insult me and seek death. After saying that, the sword was unsheathed. The steward's head flew up in an instant. The moment he died. It's all unbelievable. Lurk was stunned for a moment. Immediately vertical and horizontal old tears knelt down to me and knocked on the board. He waited too long for this moment. I can see his loyalty. That's why I'm here. I need to rescue all the loyal people. For my use, after some pleasantries, I went straight to the topic. Let Qian regain control of the Ministry of Internal Affairs and help me reorganize the harem, and you have to replace me in the shortest possible time. Recruitment. The demeanor of the former Uchi general manager suddenly emerged. Agree with a firm voice. After doing this, I went to the queen's palace. At this time Yinjiru was rinsing her mouth. Although rinsed dozens of times, but she still felt unclean. After hearing my arrival, give me a look of disgust. Your Majesty is really in great spirits. He just went to change the game. After killing someone, come here now, do you want to kill me too? Don't forget, you cannot ascend to the throne without my Yin family's incense master. And you're not the only bloodline of the Zhou family's royal family. I'm not impressed by his well-informed. The power in the palace is also basically controlled by him. At it but really want Emperor Fei Li. Not an easy task. Then my face turned cold. Grabbed him by the neck and pinned him to the bed. If I am gone, I must be accompanied by you on the road to Huangquan. The queen made me very unhappy today. You said how should I punish you? Yan Juru is a timid person. She knew that what she just said was just to scare her. Although I felt resentful, I still knelt down on the ground obediently. His Majesty can punish his concubines any way he wants. If you don't feel good in the morning, concubine can come again. Is that right? But it's too early. I will satisfy the queen in the evening. After finishing speaking, let him take me to the harem to have a look. Those concubines have been controlled by the Yen family all year round. I have never seen anyone except the queen. So much so that one family now dominates the harem. That's not a good thing for me. After a while I came to the harem garden. Several graceful concubines all looked at Yinjuru. After being punished, Yinjuru was so angry that she had no place to vent her anger. So he turned his anger on several noble concubines. I don't know what is noble or inferior. When I saw His Majesty, I didn't know how to say hello. Someone call me. Followers draw immediately. Take out the whip and start beating him. But these noble concubines didn't even dare to raise their heads. Can see, this is not the first time Yanjiru has punished him. And at this time, but I discovered that concubine D was the only one who was not punished. Obviously, he is also a member of the strict party. Then I laughed evilly in my heart. Reach out and snatch the whip from the attendant. Even if you punish me, you have to treat everyone equally. After saying that, he looked at Yanjiru. This harem has always been controlled by the queen. Then I will punish you for the crime of improper discipline. Yanjiru saw that I was resolute and could only save my life obediently. Of course, I did not let go of the concubine of the same party. Afterwards I raised my foot to the crowd. You are all my women. Mutual supervision in the future. Anyone who commits immorality can report it to me. Even if the queen loses her virtue, you can still tell me. I will uphold justice. As soon as this remark came out, the noble concubines were surprised. The stupid emperor would say such a thing. Is it sick? What I mean by this is clear. Just stir up the harem. Let the various factions fight. In order to resolve the doomed situation of the Yan family's dominance, that's when I'll have a chance to wrest power from it. This made the virtuous concubine Shu who had given up resistance. My mind can't help but move immediately. Kiki knelt down to me for blood. I will return to the bedroom after my goal is achieved. And at this time, lurking with a group of people waiting for a long time, I nodded with satisfaction. Sure enough, the former chief executive still has some connections. It took only half a day to recruit so many talents. And they were all suppressed and persecuted by the strict party. But those who did not surrender. Among them, there are also for soldiers to assist the commanders of the Jinyi guards. Not only powerful but powerful, he is also proficient in the art of poisoning various organs. He even has the skills to assassinate, absorb, and judge. At this time I was overjoyed. This is really the talent I urgently need. To witness their abilities. I first let 2 of them go and bring the daughter of the head of the Taiyuan hospital. I heard that this woman not only has extraordinary medical skills, but also has an arrogant nature. Even the strict old man who proposed marriage was directly rejected. This girl is definitely of great use to me. The other 2 were to investigate Jin Yiwei and Yu's neighbors. Relationship with the concubines in the harem. Keep what you can use and remove what you can't. In a short time, I must control the harem. It doesn't matter if it's a bloodbath. At least where I live, I have to make sure that no one of the opposite sex exists. The next step is to clean up the people in the court.